Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Rochell aka Roseyfro and welcome. So today I'm showing you how I did these cute braids, so keep watching and enjoy. 1 Samuel 2 verse 2. There is no one holy like the Lord, there is no one besides you, there is no rock like our God. Amen.
I wake from my slumber, I wish I could call.
Jumping straight into the products that I'm using for my braids, I started with this little molding edge gel. Of course, you need some clips, you need some combs. One of them is a rat tail comb, and this is just for parting, which I have already done. So you can see my hair over here is blow dried and it is parted. I will link the video down below that I used kind of as a guide to parting my hair for these braids. Okay, super excited. Okay, as you can see, I've got a mirror behind me. I also have one in front of me and I'm sitting on the floor. It just, was better. And right now I am parting off a small section so that I can start the braiding. Let me tell you, parting for braids is one of the hardest things to do. And to be honest with you, this is day 2 because day 1 I failed miserably. I started with the first row and I got so frustrated that I actually stopped filming, and I did these back braids off camera and then I just went to sleep because I couldn't. So this is day 2. I have now kind of mastered somewhat my grip, which I think is the most important thing. You'll always be struggling with your parting, so I'm trying to get it as straight as possible. Listen, if you can part straight, then hats off to you. But I really did battle to part my hair. But I mean, once the parting is done, then it gets easier. And then once you've practiced your grip for the first few braids, then you're in the motion, you've got the momentum, you've got the movement, and it kind of just happens automatically. So, of course, I'm adding some of the edge gel around the part just to kind of smooth it down and also to help me to grip my hair and to grip the braiding hair at the same time. You can see that I am braiding, I think it's overhand. I know that when you come to some parts of your hair you can braid underhand, but I haven't mastered that, so I'm braiding overhand. And you can see I start the braid with my actual hair and then I just take a small piece of braiding fiber and I braid twice. Am I gonna go 3 times? Okay, apparently 3 times. And then I add another small piece of braiding fiber and I just braid it down, and then I add one more piece of braiding fiber, and then I continue to braid until I get to about the middle of the braid, and then I'll add 1 to 2 more pieces just to keep the thickness of the braid and to make sure that I've got some length. So obviously, depending on how thick you want it and how long you want it, that will determine how many pieces of hair you add and at which parts of your braid you start to add hair. So yeah guys, the tangling was listen, you need to have patience, you need to have grace, give yourself some grace, give yourself some room, and just embrace the learning process that you are undertaking. This is something new, it is something different, so be mindful of that when you are going to be attempting your own braids. The cool thing about this is that it is a knotless braid, so it is much less harsh on my scalp. It's not as much tension, so that's why I like these braids. You can also see that as I go along, I'm just adding some edge gel or molding gel to the braid itself just to smooth it and to make sure that my hair blends seamlessly with the braiding fiber. Alright, so after much time I am finally done with my hair. So what I'm doing right now is just trimming off the excess hair on the ends, just trying to get them all to be kind of one length, because you know, with braiding and feeding in hair, they do tend to be uneven. I'm also just trimming off the excess flyaway hair. Just make sure not to cut your own hair, so be very careful. And then because I like to have the ends curled, you can skip this step if this is not your vibe, but I normally just use some flexi rods, just twist them around on the ends and just make sure that I secure them. And then I've already just dipped them into boiling water, and now I'm just, you know, using a towel to dry it and using my hair dryer on medium heat, I think full speed, just trying to get the rest of my hair as well to kind of lay down on the braid. The last step is just to add some foam, and this is going to help the hair look nice and smooth and sleek and just take care of any flyaways. So I'm going to apply that onto my scalp and my hair from roots to the ends of my hair. I don't kind of put it down the entire braid because my hair is not there. This is your opportunity, of course, to do your edges if you so desire. I'm just brushing them back, securing it with a satin silk scarf just to make sure that it's laid down, and that is a wrap. Thank you so much for watching, you guys, and if you enjoyed it, please remember to leave a thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed, if you have not yet subscribed, you know what to do. And if you have any other tips or tricks for me, or if you learned something new, please drop it down in the comment section below, and remember to share this video with your friends and your family. So as always, see you in my next video, God willing.